Same idea when we're subtracting. We're trying to simplify, right? We're trying to make this sentence shorter. Let's first figure out how many terms are in this sentence. How many terms? 4. Again, terms are separated by plus or minus. So this is the first term, the whole thing. Then you have this term. Then we have this term and this term. But what's different here is that we're subtracting this time. Okay? Because we have a bracket here, and we have a negative in front of the bracket, what number can we imagine is in front of the bracket? What number can you multiply anything by that won't change it? 1. So this is actually -1 is in front of the bracket, right? When I distribute this -1, what do brackets mean? Multiply. What's a negative multiplied by a positive? What is this term? Negative times positive becomes, negative. So negative 2x squared y. So inside the bracket, this term was positive, but then it turns into a negative when I get rid of the bracket. Then I have a negative, so I'm taking away a negative. What does that become? Positive, okay? So the terms inside the bracket, this was positive, it's now negative. This was negative, it's now positive. The terms inside the second bracket actually just change. They become the opposite. What happens to the first bracket? Anything? No, there's nothing in front of it. So I can just get rid of those brackets. 5x squared y plus 4xy. Okay, so all we're doing is rewriting this expression without the brackets. Does everyone see why these signs change when you get rid of the brackets? Does that make sense? Now that I've gotten rid of all the brackets, we're going to put all the like terms together. So 5x squared y. Any other terms can go with that? No, not 2x squared y. Yes? Negative 2x squared y. Don't forget to include the sign. It's a negative term. And then we have positive 4xy. What goes with that? So this is plus xy. What number can I put in front of that xy just so that when you're adding it, it's helpful? There's actually a 1 there, imaginary 1. Doesn't change it, right? Okay, so now let's rewrite this sentence. So we have 5x squared y minus 2x squared y. Okay, sometimes I like to cross it out so I know that I've rewritten all the terms and I don't leave something out. Because when you get into expressions with lots of terms, you want to make sure that you've included everything. You don't change the sentence. Plus 4xy plus 1xy. And can someone give me the final answer when you've simplified it? 3x squared y, and then what? That's that simplified. Plus what? Plus 5xy. Am I done? Are these terms unlike? Can I go any further? No, that's it. That's the final answer. So we want to remove the brackets. Does anything happen to the first set of brackets? Because there's nothing in front of it. So we can just rewrite it as is. 5x squared minus 3xy minus 2. But now that we're subtracting, what happens to every single sign inside the second bracket? Good. Inside the bracket, it's a positive, so it becomes a negative, right? A negative times a positive is a negative, 3x squared. What happens to this positive xy when you distribute it? A negative and a positive becomes negative. And then we have a negative, and a negative is positive. Okay, wait, so those terms are going to go together. 5x squared minus 3x squared. Any more x squared terms? No. Okay, then what? Good. Negative 3xy and negative xy. What number can I put in front of that so it can help you when you're adding and subtracting integers? Good. That's done. And then my last terms? -2 and +2. So this is just straight addition and subtraction of integers. That's where people were making mistakes. 5x squared, take away 3x squared. What's 5 take away 3?
2x.
What's -3 take away 1?
4.
Andre? -4xy. What's -2 plus 2? Big fat 0. Do I need to write that?
No.
So the final answer, 2x squared minus 4xy.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.